I'm gonna do my grocery haul. This is for Greek bowls, but I'm only doing 2 recipes this week. I'm also very curious about these. Oh, I kind of like it. I can dig it. Good morning. Welcome back to another video. I have been on my vlogging grind, let me tell you. I think when I'm filming this, it's not going to even be going up for another like 3 weeks. I'm like very ahead right now on my schedule and everything I've been filming. I'm like very ahead because I've been filming so much, which is so fun. Thank you also to everyone who has been commenting on like my last couple of vlogs saying like, glad you're back, like it's good to see you vlogging again. I feel like truthfully, because my channel is still, I don't know, considered very small compared to like some big YouTubers, you know, like my channel is small compared to a lot, that I feel like it's very easy for me to forget that like people still watch me and are like paying attention and like wondering when I'm gonna post again. So it was a good reminder for me to be like, oh yeah, like people actually like my content. But I don't know, it just made me feel very good. So thank you to everyone who was like, oh, glad to see your vlogs again, like glad to have you back, getting back on your vlogging schedule and routine. That was just really sweet. But I just got back from Georgia yesterday, so if you watched my previous video of like Amanda's baby shower and me traveling back to Georgia, I got back yesterday. So I went to Pure Barre this morning. I just did like my protein shake, some water, went out the door, and then went to Pure Barre. Today we are going to get groceries. I'm gonna do another grocery haul. I'm gonna go pick up my grocery order, go to Sprouts, go to Trader Joe's, and then I'll show you everything that I got for groceries this week when I get back. And then I'm probably gonna do a few like household chores that need to get done now that I'm back. So Heidi really needs a bath. I'll probably do that today, but I also have a lot of work to do and I need to start editing the vlog that's gonna go up this weekend. So I've got some work to do. I have some client work to do, but we started off the day with Pure Barre, getting my exercise in, and now we're gonna go get all of our groceries and then I'm gonna do my grocery haul. Okay, this is so random, but I'm starving to death. Well, back up. I was at Kroger. I was kind of early though, like 20 minutes early, and it would not let me check in. And then I tried to call the store to see if I could check in early, and they were like, no. So I was like, well, I'll just go to Trader Joe's. It's 10 minutes away. So I went to Trader Joe's first. So I haven't picked up Kroger yet, but I'm so hungry. And I have to go to Sprouts too, go back to Kroger. I was like, I'm not gonna last if I don't have some sort of food. I'm gonna eat this. I picked up the chomps for some protein. And then this was super random. Onion chips. It's onions, rice bran oil, and salt. So I was like, I'm gonna try them. I like onions. But what I went in only to get was blueberries and my Greek chickpeas because I am doing my Greek bowls and I'm probably gonna make them today, I think. So if you've watched my videos or seen me make these already, these are the Greek chickpeas. They're like Greek marinated chickpeas. So I get 4 of these whenever I make my Greek bowls because today's Tuesday. The Greek bowls will last me till lunchtime Friday, if not dinner on Friday. They last me like many days, which is why I love making them too. So I went in solely for blueberries and chickpeas and I was like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm hungry and I'm not gonna make it. If I have to go to Kroger, go back to Kroger, go into Sprouts, and then do like a grocery haul and then make my breakfast, it's gonna be like 11:30. No. So we're gonna eat this. I already had a protein shake this morning, but my digestion has been off since yesterday because yesterday I woke up at 4:40 a.m. to go to the airport. I had an early flight and I ate like some yogurt and stuff at like 6 a.m., which I never eat that early. So even all day yesterday, after waking up early, eating early, it's like my diet, my hunger cues were like, when the heck are you eating, woman? Where's my food? So anyways, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go back to Kroger. I'm also very curious about these little onion chips. These are one of those where it's like, it could be a 10 out of 10 for a Trader Joe's snack or it could be a flop. I'm thinking flop just from the smell, but let's see. Oh, I thought they would be crunchy. When you bite into them, it's almost like puffy, like a puffy chip onion thing. And then kind of like melts in your mouth after. That is a weird texture, but I kind of like it. I can dig it. Okay. Okay, let's head to Kroger. Okay, I'm back home, so I'm gonna do my grocery haul. Essentially, what I'm doing this week is my Greek bowls that last like 4 days typically with like leftovers. It gives us a lot of leftovers. And then I'm gonna do my chicken and gnocchi soup, which will also last us about 3 to 4 days. So I should have enough to last till Monday, I think, like next Monday. So let me show you what I got. Okay, got 2 different things of greens here. So one is spinach. That is for my chicken and gnocchi soup. This whole thing goes in that soup. This is for Greek bowls. So this little salad blend, that goes for Greek bowls. I showed you these earlier. So my chickpeas are for Greek bowls. I think one of these goes to the Greek bowl. One of these goes for the soup. We have some parsley. I got some mustard. We had just run out of mustard. Parsley is Greek bowls. My plain Cocoa June yogurt is what I use to make homemade tzatziki for the Greek bowls, and it's so good. The vanilla is what I just eat for breakfast. Got Ryan some sausage. For the chicken and gnocchi soup, I got 3 of these, the gluten-free potato gnocchi. These are so, so good. So 3 of these go in that soup recipe. I got some more creamer, some coffee creamer. Some lemon juice goes in the tzatziki. Both of these packets of fresh dill go in my homemade tzatziki. It's so good. The hummus is also for Greek bowls. Carrot is for the chicken and gnocchi soup. I shred this up like with a cheese grater, and that goes in the soup. 2 things of English cucumbers. One is for like dicing the cucumbers for a topping on the Greek bowls, and then the other one I shred again with like a cheese grater, and that goes in the tzatziki. Celery for my soup, blueberries for breakfast. I got some more hash browns for breakfast, 2 things of chicken, 1 for the soup, 1 for Greek bowls. This is because I made a sausage and veggie bake last night and it was not enough sausage. And we have a lot of leftovers, so I'm just gonna cook this plain and add it to what I made last night. Some bananas, 2 things of tomatoes for Greek bowl toppings, an onion, 2 things of coconut milk. This is for my chicken and gnocchi soup. They didn't have any pasture raised eggs today. They were having like a supply issue. So I just got some of these standard eggs instead of pasture raised ones. These are Ryan's. These are Ryan's bagels. Got some white rice. And I think that's it. So I feel like it's a little bit smaller than normal, but I'm only doing 2 recipes this week, but each recipe makes a lot of food. So I always love when that is the case. Lots of leftovers. Also, Ryan brought me these flowers when he picked me up from the airport yesterday. So sweet, and they're so pretty. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this up and then start making myself a little late breakfast. Okay, I'm not super starving anymore since I had like my beef stick and whatnot. So I did 1 egg, some hash browns, and then some of my Cocoa June, blueberries, some yogurt. And then of course, I made my coffee. I'm gonna take these supplements too with my breakfast, but I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna kind of get dressed, get ready for the day, and start working. Okay guys, it's like probably a few hours later. Yeah, I'm still in the exact same thing that I wore to Pure Barre. It was one of those things where I was like, I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna get ready. No. It was also one of those days where I was like, the Pure Barre and groceries and going to multiple stores, unpacking it all, making food, it took a lot longer than it was going to in my head. And then I was like, I have a to-do list of like work things that need to be done right now, and that was stressing me out. So I honestly just sat on the couch and was like working just to get some of it like off my plate and feel like, okay, I've gotten some stuff done. So have I washed my face today? No. I didn't really sweat that much in Pure Barre. I'm still trying to figure out Pure Barre. I had no sense of urgency to shower or do anything because I'm like, I feel exactly like how I did when I woke up. I haven't sweat, etc. So some days are just like that. This vlog has been very realistic. Sometimes you are out and about running errands and you're starving and you need to eat a chomps stick and onion crisps for like your breakfast essentially. And you gotta do what you gotta do some days. And then you gotta come home and you gotta work and you gotta get things done. And you're like, hygiene, we don't know her. Back burner. So I'm gonna get some work done and then I'm going to be making the Greek bowls for dinner tonight. So I'll show a lot of that too when it's time for dinner. Okay, it is time to make our Greek bowls for dinner. So I'm gonna go through the list of everything you need for these, but then while I'm actually making them, I'll probably speed it up and do more of like a time lapse because this recipe is a little bit lengthy, but it's worth it because it's awesome. It tastes so good and it leaves a lot of leftovers. And I also have a different video kind of going through the recipe a little bit more in depth and in detail. And of course, I'll link the recipe and stuff below. So probably just do a time lapse for a lot of it. But let's go over what you need. So you're gonna need 2 English cucumbers. One is gonna be for the homemade tzatziki and one you're just gonna chop up and use as a topping. You're gonna need 2 pints of cherry tomatoes. You need 1 5-ounce container of mixed baby greens. You need 1 17-ounce of hummus, whatever hummus you like. I normally just get like an original classic hummus. You need 4 cans of the Trader Joe's Greek chickpeas that I've already showed you guys. You need 2 cups of dairy-free plain yogurt. I normally use the Cocoa June one for this, and that is for the tzatziki. You need 2 cups of white rice, 3 to 4 chicken breasts. You need about 2 packets of fresh dill, and I showed those in my grocery haul earlier. You need 1.5 tablespoons of fresh parsley, 1 full bundle of garlic cloves. The garlic is used all throughout, but just for grocery's sake, I normally just get 1 full thing of garlic. You also need lemon juice. Again, I normally say get like 1 8-ounce jar of lemon juice or something like that because lemon juice gets used a lot throughout the recipe. So as long as you have some lemon juice on hand. And then 4 cups of chicken broth, 1 cup of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, and dried oregano, salt and pepper. For the dried oregano, that one also gets used a lot in multiple areas of the recipe. So in general, I would just say like have at least like almost a full little seasoning jar of dried oregano. And that's it. So that's everything you need from like a groceries perspective. That's all that you have to order. What I normally do is kind of have multiple things going at once. I normally start with the tzatziki, mostly just shredding 1 of the cucumbers because that shredded cucumber, that has to sit for at least like 30 minutes and kind of get some of the extra water out of the cucumber. So I normally shred that first and then let it sit as I prep the rice and the chicken. So I kind of am doing a little bit of everything at the same time, but it's mostly your tzatziki, your chicken, and your lemon and garlic rice are kind of like the main things. And then it's just like chopping your tomatoes, chopping your other cucumber, and then getting the hummus out, and then like draining the chickpeas and kind of some of your other like toppings. But the main thing you're like cooking is the tzatziki, the grilled chicken, and your rice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Finished all of the cooking. So the rice is done, the chicken's done, the tzatziki's made, the tomato and cucumber are chopped up, and then I just had to get out the lettuce and the hummus. And I think that's everything. Oh, I also have olives. If If you like olives, I have like some Kalamata olives. Sometimes I put them on, sometimes I don't, because even without them, the bowl is like super, super flavorful. So I'm actually gonna clean up a little bit first because I'm not quite hungry yet. It's like 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna clean up a bit and then I'll assemble my bowl and eat dinner. But I love my Greek bowls and I haven't made them in a while. So I'm so excited.